Well, I was unfit. I wanted to lose weight desperately. Like, I thought that was just my main goal, was to get my COVID-10 off me. COVID and back surgery 10 off me, which was really more like 15. So that and just getting stronger, because my farm work had declined, and so I wasn't doing as much farm work. I would go to my community gym, and we dog walk every day. But when I'm at the gym, my concern is getting Hayden doing his thing, and there's no one pushing me, so I'm like, okay, that's fine, and I'm done. Well, it didn't work. So that's the reason I was here. It's really, 5 years ago I was great at pushing myself, and then, between COVID, his center shutting down, losing jobs, it just everything snowballed. Back surgery, being not able to do things for 3 months, anything except walk, and then you just get into a stalemate. So my self-confidence has gotten a lot better. You don't know this about me, but going into a class is terrifying for me. Terrifying. I'm not a on-stage person. Even though I was a server and bartender for years, I had the power. I had the food and drink, but coming into this kind of situation was terrifying for me. And so just walking through the door, it took everything I had. It really did. Because like I said, I just want to blend in the background, keep a low profile. So that was really tough. And sometimes my shyness seems, I think people take it as being aloof at times, because I'm standing there wringing my hands going, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what to do. And I think that puts some people off, but it's really not. It's just, I'm just shy in new situations. Well, I'm able to come into class and ask the instructor for help, which I didn't do the first class I did. And Maddie was like, Kim, you got to modify things, and she has taught me how to deal with the classes and to do a modification for what I need and for my physical capabilities. Being 60 is a lot different than being 30 and doing this, a lot. So I have to get that mindset, because I can't get hurt. I have Hayden to deal with. I have horses to deal with. I can't afford to be hurt. And so that's why Eileen and Maddie and Joanne have been so great in saying, watching and making sure that I'm doing things correctly. And I guess that's the other thing. When you're doing things on your own, you're not doing them correctly. You're just winging it. So, and that's why I tell everyone. And my back doctor even said, he goes, you got to get a personal trainer and nutritionist. I mean, that was his number one. Because I went to him the last visit I had. I was, look how fat I've got and blah blah blah. And he goes, have you seen my waiting room? Relax. Just get a personal instructor, a nutritionist, and go from there. So, which I did. I started taking riding lessons again, and I'm working with a riding instructor, and I'm actually starting to lease a horse. So, yeah, back in the saddle, so they say. Some more self-confident, because that's the thing. I have always ridden very difficult horses, ex-race horses. And they will strip you of every bit of confidence. So I've got this kid working with me. He's so awesome. He's taken me back from the ground up. He threw me on a horse just to see where he's like, all right, you can sit a horse. He goes, let's get your confidence. Because I'm the type, I hear a noise and I'm spooking, and then that because I'm expecting the horse to do it, so, because I've always been on very flighty animals. Well, there is no fence. You're either, there's no on the fence. You're either you're on one side or the other. You got to just jump over the fence and get started. Why? You've got to it's just what you have to do. There was a huge part of me that didn't want to do this at all. But I was like, there's no other way around it. And I need eyes on me. And I need someone to make sure I'm doing things correctly. At my age, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want a sports injury. And that's that's always a fear. So I'm like, I want to make sure that someone's watching to make sure and pushing me. That's the other thing, is you need that push. Nobody should be scared to start. They should just do it.